Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Throwdown. It's the June 20th, 2020 edition. That's the loser, Big Dog Luke Williams. I'm the winner, Caleb Black. That's our in-studio producer, the Neutral Party, Max Fury. The Neutral Party. That's a great tag team name.
Just, gosh.
And we are talking
I got one over here, too.
We are talking Monday Night Raw.
Again.
It just keeps airing. We don't
to
know
be
how to
fair,
make it
this week
stop.
wasn't as bad as last
No, you could definitely see the changes with Bruce Pritchard being in charge. Let's get right into it. Of course, we opened the show with Randy Orton talking about his victory over Edge. The reason I'm laughing is because as soon as Christian appeared and had his diatribe with Randy Orton, I get a text from him. And he's like, I'm so fucking excited. I hope he wrestles. And then I get a text like 2 hours later on my way to work.
This is bullshit. That's legit.
It's so good. Orton opens the show, has an exchange with a returning Christian. They basically set up to face off at the end of the night.
Just don't mess with the Legend Killer.
He's the Viper, baby. He strikes, just like I did.
The man
How about you just keep reading?
I don't think anybody can...
Something on your glasses.
The beautiful thing
here.
about Orton is that you can believe he's just an asshole regardless of which opponent's in front of him.
Granted, the promo was great.
Yeah.
The timing of Christian being that Edge is hurt, which we did not cover.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Thing, was perfect. He's the only person that could really forward that.
Yeah, agreed. Except
only
for the
thing
Hardy
I'm
Boys.
upset with, which we'll get to it at the end of this video, is there was no payoff.
No, there was. He was robbed. Kevin Owens.
Christian should have stayed out of it. He should have minded.
You know what? Randy Orton told him too. He said, "Mind your own business."
Listen to the Viper.
Kevin Owens takes on Angel Garza. There's a little bit of a little match. I mean, whatever. It was okay. Garza and Andrade, I guess, finally dissolved or had their big blow up moment.
They had a blow up, and then of course Selena Vega come out and made them both go to the back with her.
So we'll see what happens there. Bobby Lashley.
First off, who cares?
Yeah.
I don't care for either. I don't like Garza. First off, I don't think that he should have been brought up yet. I don't think he's ready.
Yeah.
And who cares if he has a problem with Andrade? Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Anyway, that match, the Kevin Owens, I had 2.
I'd give it a 2, yeah. We hit a segment with Bobby Lashley where basically MVP and Lana argue about why Bobby Lashley lost at SummerSlam. Lana, just again, she's a dreadful actress.
Although, I think we've met the end of it because at the end of that promo, Bobby Lashley told her he wants a divorce.
Yeah. Oh, we did not cover the Viking Raiders Street Profits insanity that occurred at the pay-per-view, but now we can talk a little bit about it. Coming up.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, this is he really wanted to do this, so I'm going to give him the floor, kids. Strap in, because I'm always the one who freaks out.
As a child, years ago, I have always been a fan of ninjas.
Oh,
I've been a fan of the cheesy Japanese martial arts ninja.
Cheesy Japanesey.
Yes. Now.
Oh, so breezy.
I'm getting to it. Now, in today's climate, with the insert lives matter.
Sure.
How do you get away with bringing Tozawa out and making him do even though he's Japanese, making him do the most racist Japanese thing? There is no place, and I mean no place, for this shit on my wrestling.
Scramble!
Stop it.
So bad. I thought like the vignettes were bad enough between the Street Profits and the Vikings with the fucking kayaking and the basketball games and the bowling or whatever.
Oh wait, no, it gets better than that. Then we have a giant ninja out of nowhere.
Sure, because those are common.
And
Giant
then
ninjas.
no. That not only did Not only did they rip off old Japanese movies, some of my favorites, then they go up to the top of this semi-truck and they get dumped into a dumpster, and then they rip on Star Wars with the alien thing in the thing doing this junk like this the whole time. We're all suffering right now. Like this the whole time. Stop it.
And then Big Show shows up and fights the giant ninja.
He didn't even get a chance to fight the giant ninja because he had to beat up the little ninjas. And I believe there was 3 of them, and that's a whole different kind of movie that I would actually pay to see.
Yeah, it's called The Three Ninjas.
Yeah, they just slap Tum-Tum around. Just
it's so bad, man. Raw's just...
I'm done.
It's just awful.
I'm done.
We run into a promo between Dominic and Ray. Dominic...
Seth Rollins, man, getting his butts.
Yeah, Dominic shows up and lays the boots to Seth Rollins, which was awesome.
I've been ready for this ever since I found out that he was Eddie's kid.
Yeah. Liv Morgan and Natalya have a match. I give it a 2-star. It wasn't that good. The Iconics... Oh, sorry. It was Iconics against Liv Morgan and Natalya. And it wasn't that great.
No,
I was
really
not
wasn't.
a fan. The Iconics took the win.
Of course they did.
Again, they need to split the 2 of them up. I give it a 2, I guess. Here we go. A super entertaining match on Raw, though. Apollo Crews and Shelton Benjamin for the United States Championship.
Fantastic.
Shelton Benjamin is a ring general. I don't care what anybody says. He uses his experience well, his athleticism well. Him and Apollo had a good match. It wasn't long. Didn't have to be. Crews hits him with a roll-up for the win.
Shelton Benjamin, classic, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, give that man more airtime. You know where they could give him more airtime? By getting rid of the ninjas.
I love the idea that MVP's still actively trying to recruit Crews to join his stable. Obviously, there's the rumblings that there could be a stable made up of MVP, Bobby Lashley, Apollo Crews, and Shelton Benjamin.
Yes.
How good? How good would that be?
Yeah.
Look at that giant ninja.
Just
is that Luke Gallows?
Like vampires, and they don't show
if
up
it's
on
Luke
camera.
Gallows, he got a really dark tan.
We had our main event, which was Drew McIntyre. I'm sorry, not our main event, but our Drew McIntyre and R-Truth against MVP and Bobby Lashley.
The feed to that match with the R-Truth talking to Bobby Lashley about going to Claymore County. Yeah. He didn't know where that was. And then them trying to find him after he walked away and he was fighting ninjas underneath the ring. Okay, you want ninjas to sell? Give me an R-Truth match versus ninjas.
Yes!
Then I'm game. But the match was great.
It was alright. Oh, great. But
the best part of the whole thing was R-Truth talking about getting his title and Drew McIntyre's that's his new nickname. His title's on the line.
Yeah.
And then him being like, "Oh, I know what I did wrong." And he goes off, and the next commercial break comes on. And he's like, "I fixed it. It's just your title. It's on the line." Fantastic.
Yeah, it's going.
And this is like the first win for R-Truth in a legitimate wrestling match in months.
Asuka has a rematch with Nia Jax from the night from Sunday. Asuka rolls her up for the pin.
The referee with the fast count.
It was a solid match, though, and Nia Jax didn't hurt anybody. So, there's that.
I was kind of hurt by it.
And then we have Randy Orton versus Christian as advertised. As soon as the bell rings.
And that's Raw for you, folks. If you want to get in touch with us, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button.
Flair hits Christian with a low blow. Orton hits him with the punt. Covers him for the pin. There was no match. We had an interesting talk. You know, this could lead up to like Flair being in Orton's corner, Christian being in Edge's, throwing in the towel for each other, trying to set up a match like that. So hopefully we do see a payoff. I hope that's like not the only time Christian gets involved.
That little COB should have stayed out of it.
A creepy little bastard. And then,
Comments.
Leave us a comment down below. What do you guys think about Raw? What do you guys think about the Giant Ninja? Send us an email.
Who cares about no more ninjas? Write it down. Write it down.
Find us, like us on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown.
I quit.
Stay tuned.
I'm not hitting the button. You hit the button.
Stay tuned for This Week in Wrestling Part 2. We're going to cover SmackDown.